masking fluid pen again today. We're going to draw a landscape, so we're going to just draw some lines on our cold press watercolour paper that we've taped down, and then we're going to add a little house. So we're going to put the house on the horizon, add a little roof and the windows and doors, and then we are just going to add a tree line there. So you'll need to let that dry, and once it's dried then we can do some painting. So I've got my watercolors, and these are the Kuretake watercolors, and I'm just adding them with a big brush. So just broadly putting those colors on, adding them wherever I feel that I want them. So not worrying too much about the colors, just getting them on the page and making sure that I go in between those lines. So with the masking fluid, you do need to make sure that that's dry. Reason being, if it isn't, it will ruin your brushes. So make sure that it's lovely and dry. Just touch it and you'll be able to feel that. I usually leave them overnight, and then I'm 100% sure that they are dry. I have ruined many a brush by applying my paint well before the masking fluid's dry, and it's really annoying. So I'm just adding some more colour onto the tree line here, and these are purple trees. I know, very unusual. I just thought, well, let's just go a bit crazy with the colour and just adding them there to the tree line there. And I'm going to add the same colour to the tree line on the right hand side also. So again, being very careful, adding it in there and making sure that's all lovely and covered. So then I'm going to move on to my house, and I'm using a sort of pinky colour there, and then I'm going to fill in the roof and put that in, and then it's the sky. So a lovely yellow sky. It's as though the sun set, you know, on those warm afternoons, and it's been a really hot day and the sun's about to set and everything looks all that lovely yellow. That's what I think this looks like. So I've got these lovely paints, and these are colorist paints, and they are sort of a metallic colour. So I thought that'd be fun to use, and I'm going to add them to the sky. I thought it'd be fun to have candy stripes in the sky. So I'm just adding the purple there, just getting a liberal amount onto my brush and pulling that paint up to the edge of the tape. So I'm going to do these purple ones, and then I'm going to move on to another colour once I've made that decision. So just finishing off there, and then I'm going to move on and we are going to use the lovely pink. And don't worry if you haven't got these paints, just to have a look at the paints that you have got and just put some stripes on your sky and just see how that looks. So just completing that there. And then we are going to let everything dry, and we are now going to add some stripes and some marks onto the page. So I'm putting some stripes, marks, wherever I think, just getting that paint onto that page just to enhance the paint marks that we've already put down. And I'm adding a little bit more depth of colour there. So when you look at this painting, because I'm using these metallic colours, it sort of shimmers, you know, where you can see the light catching the paint. So pressing the brush down here, I've got a smaller brush there, and I've let the whole page dry, and I've grabbed my Posca pens. So I'm just adding some little dots and outlining some of these marks, just to enhance it, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So just continuing with some dots down the page here. So these are on the candy stripes that are in the sky, and you can see there. Really, really fun to do. Just being in the moment, having a little bit of doodle time and filling the page full of lovely colour. So I hope you like this, and if you like this, maybe you'll like, maybe you'll subscribe, maybe you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Are you going to try this? Is it something you'd be interested in doing? I would love to hear from you. So I'm heating up the edges of the tape now so that I can get the tape nice and sticky, and I'm just going to pull that off there. So pulling it off, trying to be careful not to rip the page, and it was a little bit of a struggle this time. I don't know why, it seemed to be really sticking that page down. So now I'm going to get the masking fluid off, and you just need to rub it and then pull it and it seems to come off. And then I'm just adding a border. So I want a candy border just surrounding my picture here. So just going around using very similar colours to what I've used previously in the painting, and just adding some little stripes here and there. So earlier I had done some paintings of some little birds. So I'm gonna just cut these out and we are gonna add them to our painting. So being careful not to chop the little legs off. They've got spindly little legs, so I am just going around it and leaving a bit of white paper there. And then we're gonna add them to our page. So I've got my Mod Podge, and I am going to add some of that to the back of these, and we're going to stick them down onto the page. So I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm just going to stick them down and see what's what. I think the smaller ones, I think I might put at the back, and the bigger ones, put them at the bottom as though they're at the front. So just adding that glue onto the page. So I have got a members page, and there is a join button below, and if you want to take a look at that and see whether it's something you'd like to do, we've got 2 levels, supporter and super supporter. With super supporter you get members only videos and members first videos, so take a look. So I'm just going to weigh down everything there, and then I've pulled it all off, I've let everything dry, and I'm just outlining the birds. We just want to make them pop off the page, so I'm just adding a bit of pen there. And I think that does the job nicely. It just brings them forward a little bit and it looks a bit 3D. So just continuing there and finishing them off. And then I'm going to pull them up to the screen so you can see them there. So I hope you really liked this. It was a bit of fun, and I love incorporating a couple of pictures together. It's really fun to do, and I love the 3D aspect of it. So I hope you get to try this, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, well, see you soon. Bye.